Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Bhaktavijaya54. As you may remember, little Kamal asked his father if he could go on a pilgrimage to Dwarka. As he walked along the easy path, he sang of the names and praiseworthy deeds of God. The shame of worldly life never came into his mind. He had no liking for clothes or ornaments. His tongue had no liking for the best foods. He had no desire for the hypocritical meeting with the king. All he cared about was the worship of Ram. Everyone knew the Bhakta Kamal as the son of Kabir. As he entered into the cities, people heard of his coming and went out to meet him. Just as the Rishi Narada, the son of Brahmadev, continually devoted himself to the singing of God's praises, so Kamal, day and night, gave himself up to the worship of Ram. The townspeople, seeing him, would take him into the town with marks of honor. He would remain there a night and perform a Hari Kirtan. In this way, with full experience of knowledge, he hastened to Dwarka. Suddenly there appeared before him the sacred pond of Gomati. His mind at the time was full of repentance. Pilgrimage futile without repentance. If people wander from one sacred city to another without repentance in their hearts, their going and coming will be in vain. Why should anyone who has no child seek to lay up a fortune? If you have no money, why uselessly go to the market? If you have no love of God in your heart, why sing the praises of God? If you do not mix salt in your food, it will have no good taste. The wealth of a miser does not reach those who are worthy of a gift. If a warrior has no bravery, why should he or she in vain carry a weapon? In making friendship with a miser, one will never find joy. If one does not know the Gayatri mantra, why call yourself a Brahmin? Although loaded with ornaments, still that is all useless if without the Mangalasari ornament. If one has not the knowledge of reasoning, the 64 crafts are useless. If people have no compassion for living beings, why prate with the lips over their own knowledge? Or if one has not the favor of God, one has composed verses in vain. So if one has not full repentance in the heart, wandering from one sacred place to another results in no advantage. Lust, anger, pride, and envy are the worst faults of a person. If there's no repentance in the heart, these sins will not be washed away by bathing at these sacred places. As the son of Kabir now stood on the banks of the Gomati, he made obeisance and with feelings of love praised God. He then waded in the water and bathed with his clothes on. He prayed, "O Ganges, wash away my faults and end my rebirths." Having bathed in this way and made the 12 marks on his forehead with clay, and having placed around his neck the Tulsi garland, and having brought into his mind the Lord of Dwarka, he mentally worshipped and with love in his heart entered into the temple to see him. At the great door of the temple he bowed prostrate on the ground. Then entering into the inner shrine, he embraced the feet of Sri Krishna. Now lovingly opening his eyes, he brought the image of Sri Krishna before his imagination, and singing his names and great deeds, he waved auspicious lights. A merchant gives Kamal a diamond. Living in this way, the Bhakta Kamal remained 4 months at Dwarka, and in love composed poetry describing the good deeds of Hari. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.